Hey guys, so this is Poochanound and I'm back with a double battle. That's right, versus superskarmoryfan. And I sat down one day and I was like, yeah, I should come up with a double battle team. And this came up. So he started out with an ass elf and a whore, and I started out with Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And Mrs. Smith, she has a scarf that makes her faster, and she has all like special moves and stuff. And Mr. Smith has a sash that makes him focus, that actually make him survive hits that would take him out in one hit. So that was really cool. And sadly, Frostlass has a sash too, which is pretty bad for me, but that doesn't matter. And that self like explodes, and that takes out Mr. Smith. And Mr. Smith survives with his sash that I just told you about. Yeah, so Mr. Smith survives because Mr. Smith is like all, I'm the king or something. And then the whore sets up some spikes, and the Mr. Smith puts up some rocks. So he has spikes and I have rocks, so that's pretty cool. So now I'm just gonna bring out some Scary Wings, which is the best intimidating flying Pokemon ever. Like Gyarados and little Salamence and Staraptor, like go wherever you came from, because here comes the Scary Wings. So he brings out a fish cat, which is really a fish dog. It actually looks like a fish cat, but it is a fish dog because it's an evolution. And Scary Wings is just gonna go for the agility, which makes it faster. And Fish Cat is gonna protect himself, which is pretty cool. Because I went for the sucker punch on the whore to make sure the whore didn't do anything funky, and it didn't, because it just put up another layer of spikes, which is pretty cool. Because now I can get my agility up, and I'm gonna be able to be faster than a whore. So that is always good. It's always good to be faster than a whore. So Mr. Smith is just gonna, I'm gonna bug bust the whore, and the whore is gonna go down, which is great. And Mr. Smith is gonna taunt the fish cat, which is really a fish dog, and the fish dog is gonna try to poison the Scary Wings, but it fails because I taunted it. So now he's gonna bring out Annie, which is not really Annie. It's just something that looks like an Offnop, but it's not an Offnop either. I don't know what it is. It's something. And Scary Wings is gonna go for the protect, because Scary Wings doesn't want to get hurt. And I'm practically gonna sacrifice Mr. Smith to get my Marchamp out. So Mr. Smith sucker punches the fish cat, because he knows that the fish cat will attack, because the fish cat has to attack because it's taunted. And fish cat goes to the surf, and it hurts Annie and Mr. Smith, but it doesn't hurt Scary Wings, because Scary Wings just protected itself. So both fish cat and Annie is pretty hurt right now, which helps me somehow. And now I'm gonna bring out Marchamp, because Marchamp is just gonna shake the ground, and people is gonna get hurt by it. So I bring out Punch, which is And now I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, and I'm gonna go for the Bug Buzz on Annie to make sure that Annie faints from the Earthquake. But that's what I'm gonna do. So he brings out something really slow, and I'm like, yes! Like, I can take out slow stuff with the Earthquake, which is awesome. So Bug Buzz does a lot to Annie, which is not good, and then Annie explodes. I'm like, what? No! Stupid! But thankfully Scary Wings has one of those sashes, so Scary Wings actually survives the explosion, but Marchamp actually faints, so he's like, explosion! And I'm like, focus sash! But then I died. And explosion does a buttload to my cargo too, because Metagross explosions are like insane. So, and now Metagross goes down, so yeah, whatever. So the slow thing recovers, and I'm gonna bring out some flower power to make stuff heavier, and I'm gonna tell you why it makes stuff heavier later. And then he brings out his fish cat again, which is really a fish dog. And now Scary Wings is gonna go for the Bug Buzz on the slug, as Jimmy calls it, and the slug is gonna go down, even though it's a the critical hit probably didn't matter, because slugs doesn't have that good special defense. The fish cat goes for a wish, because he wishes that stuff happens, but I go for the gravity, and that was probably not what he wished for, but yeah, it's enough. So now Flower Power is gonna get poisoned by the orb that it's holding, but it doesn't get hurt by the poison, because
it's Flower Power. Flower Power doesn't get hurt by poison. Everybody knows that. Yeah, and now he brings out some 69, which is an epic number. And I actually made that 69 for him, so I know that it has max special defense. So I'm just gonna go for the helping hand and for the bug buzz on the 69, because I know that since it's helping hand and stab and super effective, it's probably gonna do some shit. And it actually does some shit. It actually does a bit of a lot of shit. And now he knocks off my Toxic Orb. I guess he was afraid of me tricking it to someone. And then the Fish Cat surfs. And Surf take out the Scare Wings, does nothing to 69 and does a bit to Flower Power. So yeah, but that's all okay, cause actually Scare Wings did a lot more than I was expecting from it. So that was really awesome in ways. Yeah, so now I'm gonna bring out my last Pokemon, which is a Happy Face. And that's my Gravity Sweeper, so that's why I use Gravity. That's like obvious. And now Flower Power is gonna go for the Facade on 69, and Happy Face is gonna make thunder come down upon the Fish Cat. And the Fish Cat lives it and takes it like a beast, because Fish Cats are beasts. Even though it's really a fish dog, but it's still a beast. So yeah. But I get a Parax on him, which like doesn't matter at all, because it never got the Parax. And he knocks off my Life Orb, which is bad, and it's super effective. So I'm like, and now he Toxics me, which is bad. And the Facade takes out the 69. So now all that he has left, it's the Fish Cat, and the Fish Cat is gonna go for the Double Protect, which is annoying. And yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen. So Flower Power, Happy Face, Helping Hand, Protect, and Thunder. And yeah, you know the drill. Yeah. So, stuff. And yeah. I haven't really been uploading a lot. The reason is that Dragon Age have been like eating all of my free time and stuff, which is like, it's not bad, because yeah, and there appears a single hair on the screen, and it's like, hey, I'm Bob, and then it disappears because some crazy hand comes and grabs it from the air. So Gravity gets back to normal, but I actually hit my Thunder, which is pretty nice. And Thunder is gonna take Fish Cat down pretty low, and then Facade is gonna finish it. So good game, Super Skarmoryfan. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys. I will see you next time. Goodbye.